This is a live look at David Booth Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Virginia Cavaliers and the Kansas Jayhawks. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Checking in with the Jayhawks head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Jayhawks will kick off first, and here we go. The returner will field it and bring it back. He gets across for 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So Virginia's offense will go on the attack first. And we've said many times it's tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you can make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. They booted away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Jayhawks offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of his passing attack.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, This dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. My goodness, he unloads on that one. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Tuggle. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes a connection. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Creates a little space. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Across the 25. Stopped and forced. At the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Wants to throw on first down. Swings it out to the flat. Could not make his way to the corner. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Handoff to the single back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Cavaliers will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They want to throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the defense, got him at the 27.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And the defense drags him down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll start this drive going to the air. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Now on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Hankerson. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. On the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They'll go right back to him. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Motion from the wide receiver. Breaks the tackle. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to run it. Open space at the 25. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. Here's the give off the left side. Got enough for the 1st. And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. There's some room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Just a short pass to the tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. They are certain searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Finds his big tight end. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll try to do it himself. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll knock him down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Tough to make a living as an offense converting on 3rd and 10, but they'll try it here. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. No good. The lead is still 6 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The option look. He'll pitch it. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. Virginia will call its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their 2nd. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Punt is in the air. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Trying to escape and get it himself. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. The Cavaliers will hustle to the line.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half.
Snags it, and there's running room. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. First up, a look at Michigan taking on the Florida Gators. And it's the Wolverines engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Lawrence. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Pulls it on the option. Breaks into the open. Makes it past the marker. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand.
Maybe a crease. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hankerson. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. They'll run it. It's Hankerson. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go to the fullback. He breaks a tackle. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Jayhawks are threatening on 1st and goal.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss. They are still looking to put a dent in the scoreboard. It is 3rd and goal. He Gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Dead center perfect. The lead is down to a field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. He'll start this drive firing. Pulls it in. It's Tuggle. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawk. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Moves around to clear up the vision. QB got it himself. And he slides to avoid the contact and did it just at the right moment and got the first down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end finds a soft spot.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares, problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge. There he goes! The 10! Touchdown Jayhawks! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point gives them a 10-6 lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying to impose their will with the run. Across the 45. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver going in motion. pulls and fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Got a little grass. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Cavaliers are flying down the field. Motion from the wideout. Might as well give it to him again. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Off play action. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up there.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Flips it out to the back, and that one did not work. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! And they draw to within 3 here in the 4th quarter.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. On the option. Keeps it on the option. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Pulls it again on the option. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for them.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Running inside, it's Hankerson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the counter play. Picks up the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've got a first down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Here's a little room there. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. What a costly mistake, and what a big play by the defense to get the football back on the interception. And now this offense can drive down and take it. He's going to throw deep right side. He caught it. Touchdown, Cavaliers. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
Going for two here to try to make the lead 7. Looking to throw. Can't hit his man in the end zone. The two-point conversion fails, and it remains a 5-point game here in the fourth. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Jayhawks want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Quick release by the QB. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Jayhawks come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Hankerson. Pulled down for the tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Tight end now in motion. They'll run the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Yeah, and the defensive line, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. He'll set up to throw. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They want that clock to run. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. He's got it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Kansas will take a timeout. That's their 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Keeps it himself. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Now the Jayhawks have exhausted their complement of timeouts. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Kansas Jayhawks and the Fresno State Bulldogs. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Kansas offense will go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given.
Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Bounced right back to them.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Got his man. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Punt is on its way. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Fresno State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawk. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. They'll try to power their way ahead. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The option, the keeper, turning it on. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense. He'll keep it again on the option. Got enough for the 1st. Spins away from 1. Finding some room. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive, a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Oh, they're after him. Throws to the tight end. Got his man on the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. The Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bettis. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Bettis. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Motion from the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Pulls it in. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. From the red zone, it's Bettis. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Play number 9 on this drive. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running inside. It's Hankerson. Got enough for the 1st. Turning on the Jets. At the 20. He is in. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bettis. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll move the tight end. Keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Rides to back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll try the counter. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. On the ground, it's Hankerson. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down. Let's see if they punt it away. The Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Handoff to the lone back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Young. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the counter. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Right down the middle. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. On the move, it's Hankerson. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Goes to the option. Pulls it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and 6 yards to go. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Jayhawks decide to punt it away. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Off the play fake on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Makes the catch. It's Young. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the last 2 plays have left them in a hole as they stare at 3rd and 10. It's on target and complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Got his man. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. Looking for a gap. It's Bettis. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Working that wide receiver screen. And good blocking and space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. And the Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Bettis. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. So now it's 2nd and long. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The give out of the gun. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. This time he wants to throw. It's caught. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Looking for room. It's Hankerson. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts it down. And the Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Quarterback keep. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give on the option. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to him. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Throws to the wideout. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Fresno State will have to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. They'll send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hankerson. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. Looking downfield on 1st down. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's got it down the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. On third and long. Try to convert through the air. Throws for the tight end. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 3 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Buckeyes. Looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country. Games that promise to have an impact on the standings. Now over to your game in Fresno. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And so the Fresno State offense comes out onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man to the left. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The short hands, it's Bettis. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the ground, it's Bettis. Could be an alley. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Now, you got to love the mindset that this squad just came out with in the second half. Clearly, could not run the football the way they wanted to in the first half. Second half, came out with energy, with passion, got the running game going, and then no surprise, they go down the field, they double up their rushing yards, Palmer, and they punch it in the end zone.
You give the guys up front a ton of credit, too, because they were missing some assignments, getting pushed around a little bit here in the first half, which is why they weren't able to have success running the football. And they had a little bit of a come-to-Jesus, it seems, at halftime. They've come out now playing a little bit angry and finally able to get some movement up front. That made all the difference here on this drive with their ability to run it.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Looking to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick handoff. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Makes the grab. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. And the Jayhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. He's going to take off.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Looking to fire. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and this one will be tough. Third and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Takes the easy completion. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And guys, they miss a chance to stretch the lead. It's still sitting on a 2. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's Bettis. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Good, disciplined defense on that play. It's third and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation, and they use their speed to get to the QB.
Fresno State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? Trying to pick it up on the ground. At the 45, on his way. Wide open spaces. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he capped that one off with some flair and some juice, a 72-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his own 20. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Running inside, it's Harris. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll run it again. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Finds him out of the backfield. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Now on the option. Keeps it on first down. At the 35, he's loose. Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Jayhawks. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This offense does a really nice job mixing and matching when they want to use these option plays just to catch the defense off balance. They did it right there. Great execution, getting the ball into the pitchman's hands, and man, he showed you the speed.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Cook. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Second down.
We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a second down play. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Gashes the heart of the knee. Huge play on that one. Took it across the 50, and they'll mark him down at the 45.
Man, that is just what this defense did not need. Late in the football game, up by a couple of scores, you just can't give up the big play. And listen, that was a contested catch, but we got to get guys on the ground. Can't give up explosive. Let that clock tick and preserve the lead.
Second down, he'll throw it. Caught close to the marker, it's Harris. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Got it in the middle with Chavez. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Going to the run, it's Harris. Might have a chance. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. He's looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Fresno State. The Bulldogs answer right back with a score of their own.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So an 82-yard drive there, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Kansas offense returns to the field. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Using his legs, it's Hankerson. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Now facing a third and long. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. No fair catches here, looking for room. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Give to the back. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Keeps it on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down, and they might get some extra. It looked like a face mask to me. When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. With the catch, it's Chavez. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. off the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. On the run, it's Harris. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. That'll pull them back to within 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. Power football with the run. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. Both of these teams off to slow starts this season, desperately needing a victory, and they've got the closing minutes to try to pull it out.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Hunt is on its way. Catches it at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Caught, and he's got room.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. He's taking the deep shot. He's got it on the outside. Open spaces. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Well, they came into this game knowing they were going to get one-on-one opportunities deep down the field. It was just a matter of finding that matchup, and they did find it here late. Great throw, great decision, beautiful catch. That ties the game late, and now this extra point, if it goes through, gives them the lead.
A huge point after this for the lead. And he knocks it through to put him up by 1, and now the D will try to hang on. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. 2nd down, they'll go to the air, using his feet to buy time. Crosses the 35. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their 1st. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the 1st. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And if they're going to run the football late in the game in this situation, not that close to scoring zone, they've got to take a timeout.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. He takes a knee, and it took longer than they had hoped, but they finally get their first victory of the season. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positive, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, David. Listen, I don't think they can fix everything in one week. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of their football team to try to improve on and get this thing done.
This has been This is a live look at David Booth Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas. It's the Arizona State Sun Devils and the Kansas Jayhawks. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey guys, Arizona State head coach told me pregame, this wide receiver has been unstoppable all season. He will be a huge part of their game plan today. The quarterback might be young, but they have put some things into their offensive game plan to make sure.
The Jayhawks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will go to work first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys at the spot. But, Jesse, I love the way this dude performs. I'm excited to watch him live.
You know, it was amazing. The three of us were walking around the facility yesterday, and you're just seeing all the names of receivers and all the memorabilia and the jerseys and the Bolitnikoff Awards. The tradition of the position at receiver at this school throughout college football history has just been elite, and this guy is the next one.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls it on the option. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure.
There's a crease. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. The Sun Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's a heat. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looking for space. It's Everett. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They put the first points on the board.
And they talked about it coming into this game, guys. They were going to be aggressive. They had an opportunity. Could have kicked a field goal? Absolutely not. Hammer down, they stay aggressive, and they strike first in this football game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So Kansas offense will now get its first chance with the football. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. Still a lot of upside for this quarterback, and they're hoping he can reach his potential. Here comes the option. The keeper on the option. There he goes. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick spin on the ride. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Gives it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run the option. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Gets the back moving. Under fire. And down he goes.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on 3rd down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
The Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got a man. It's Hardy. Turning it on. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Everett. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Caught near the sticks. It's Hardy. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. He goes right back to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Hardy. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Everett. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. Down 7-0, and they'll have a chance to match the score on this drive. The option, he'll keep it. And he'll be hit immediately, no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the draw, it's Hankerson. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. And this one's not going to work out either. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Everett. Makes it past the marker. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Right back to the well. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. On target. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Tight end now in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Hardy. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Sun Devils, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Maybe some room here. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up 4th down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He splits the uprights, and they'll push that lead out a little further. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Right back to the well. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They booted away on 4th down. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Looking to throw on 1st down. They've got the screen set up, and they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quarterback extends the play. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. And the Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He'll pull it down. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. The play action fake. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun. Wants to pass. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Sun Devils headed quickly to the line.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just executing on 3rd down. They've shown you a little bit of everything, and this offense is looking like it's the real deal.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown ASU. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And that's his 2nd touchdown pass of the day, and he has been as good as advertised. Reese talked about it coming into the game, right? He highlighted him as the playmaker, the guy that can get things done. Already got 2 touchdown passes, really doing a good job of handling everything the defense is throwing at him and making plays.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they finished things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gonna run it. It's Hankerson. Oh, he's got some space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tompkins. And they're able to get him on the ground. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Kick is in the air. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The give to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going for the big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They kick it away on 4th down. Makes a nice grab at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Finds his man. It's Hankerson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Still on his feet at the 45. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Kansas will take a timeout. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's got him. Now the Jayhawks have exhausted their complement of timeouts. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pulls it in. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll close the gap to 14. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the Florida Atlantic Owls. And it's the Sooners off to the early 7-0 lead here in the first half in what's been a great defensive performance. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in Lawrence. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
And the Sun Devils will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawk. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second.
Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Jayhawks racing to the line in the hurry up.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Turns it on in midfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Run in the red zone. It's Hankerson. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Got his man down the middle. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Jayhawks line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. After getting nothing on the last snap, let's see if they try to run it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Had to settle for the field goal. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Finds his big tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Running inside. It's Everett. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawk. The Sun Devils are marching down the field. To the air on 1st down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Snowed under by the defense. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it over the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Wants to throw again. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got him in the flat. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Sun Devils go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Buys a little extra time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Gonna try. Oh, it's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona State! He rolls his way into the end zone for the rushing score.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat, and right now he's given this defense all they can handle.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. The run inside. It's Hankerson. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. On the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawk. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. They'll try to run for it. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wide receiver going in motion. On the option. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Looking to the big tight end. A spectacular one-hand grab. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The hand to the running back. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Trying to move them on the counter. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Everett. There's some room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
He'll do it himself. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the beatdown has ensued. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. There he goes. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. The option look. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They'll run the option. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room, it's Browning. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Just going to keep it after the snap. Maybe a crease. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawk. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quickly out to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Nice move to keep running. Turning it on. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. To the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. On the run, it's Everett. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the option. He keeps it. At the 35, he's open. He's loose. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll leave it with him. Stumbled to the ground. And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. This is a live look at David Booth Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas. It's the UCF Knights and the Kansas Jayhawks. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. The Knights ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Browning. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. Fullback's got it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wideout. Could not make his way to the corner. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying play action. Takes his shot. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Booker. Going for a big play right off the bat. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Back to pass on second down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. A little release to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Second down, he'll throw it. Right on the money. Knocked down for the tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Makes the catch. It's Lawrence. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end now in motion. Dropping back, it's Booker. Bringing the heat. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking to throw for it. Buys a little time with his feet. Still on his feet at the 35. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. Got it in stride inside the 20. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And a lapse in concentration will back them up 5, but still a first and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UCF!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Goes to the option. The pitch. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. Now on the option. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. From the shotgun, the inside give. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. They'll line up for a second down play. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Booker. Lofts one deep down the right side. Jump ball, and he's got it. Oh, what a grab.
That throw shows tremendous confidence in him to make that play. That's a 50-50 ball, and he's not the biggest receiver in college football, but how about the vertical, and how about the desire to go up and snatch that away from the defender?
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Wants to go right back downfield. Complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. The run from the shotgun. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Motion from the wideout. Got it. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wants to throw. It's Booker. Big guy smells it. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that is how you get it done. 3rd down, it's the money down, right? We got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on 3rd down?
They'll send out the kicker here. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Number 91, set to kick it off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. From the gun, running back gets to give. Breaks into the open. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Jayhawks are in the hurry-up. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Punts it out of the air. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Here's the handoff. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Jayhawks decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Looking for a man, it's Booker. Finds his man. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard completion, a wide open playbook on 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Snags it inside the 20. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
The Knights trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Motion from the back. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Got his man out of the backfield. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. From inside the 15, here's the return. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. The give to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. Got a little grass. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Booker. Zings it complete to the right. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Hand off from the shotgun. Spins away from the defender. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting this season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now we get a timeout call by the Jayhawks. It's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire 1st half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. To the air on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. The give on the counter. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Kansas will take a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Hauls it in. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. What a disappointment. No good. Boy, that field goal really could have helped the mental health, but it's still a 13-point game. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Stanford taking on the number 13 team, the Louisville Cardinals. Now back to your game in Lawrence. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
And the Jayhawks will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. That's reeled in. It's Lawrence. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They want to run it left here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Quick completion on the out route. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Under fire. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on 1st down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game. Let him make something happen and set up 2nd and short.
Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the 1st down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Some misdirection with the counter. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Jayhawks in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor.
It's a running room. Inside the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
And if the defense didn't know, they know now. That QB right there, man, that dude can fly. This offense is so explosive because the guy who gets the football can take off and make big plays at any point on the field, and he shows you how it's done right there.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they knew how to close the deal, rolling double nickels and the 55-yard touchdown run. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Catch in the middle, it's Cross. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Scanning the field, it's Booker. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Here comes the heat. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got his man on the right. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they always remember this moment.
The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. There he goes. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Here comes the option. Pulls it on the option. Finding some room. And the Jayhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to him. And tackled there by the defense. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. It's complete to the left. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. He'll take it himself. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one.
Loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Neither of these teams are ranked in the top 25 at the moment, but it's early in the season. Still plenty of time to fight their way in as we take a look at how things stand now. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run the option. Keeps it himself. Called his own number on that one, but they are ready for it and stop him. It'll be 4th down. Completion, but it won't be nearly enough as the defense is there to stop him short. Now they'll run the draw. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Booker. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, to give, looking for room. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Just feeds the running back. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. The Knights are rolling down the field. The option, the keeper. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. Working that left side now. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. He's looking to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. The Knights will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. What about that move to pick up a few extra yards to the 35? Here comes the offense on second down. On the option. Pulls it and runs it again. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll take it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The running back takes his track off right tackle here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. The play action fake. Looking down the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. My goodness, he unloads on that one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's got it again. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Motion from the wideout. The option look. Quarterback keep. Plows through the defense. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. On the option. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Powers through the defender. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Back to throw, it's Booker. Flips it out in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Firing deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab on the left. Runs through the tackle. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run the option. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Goes to the option. Doing it himself again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's a heat. They're working that left side. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Both of these offenses sputtered and stammered like a 73 AMC Pacer if they made one of those back then, and ultimately they come up short.
Sounds like a beautiful car that you just want to run better, and that's the problem with this offense right now. They've got the guys to make the plays, just not able to execute here today, Dave.
And it's frustrating because you want to make those plays, especially offensively, but you got to find a rhythm. You got to find something you do well and kind of stick to it. That offense couldn't find anything they did really well, and that's why they couldn't put points on the board.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Glad to have you with us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Kansas Jayhawks and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, the Kansas head coach told me before the game, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Jayhawks ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Oklahoma State's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll try the counter. Only able to pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. They have a lot of confidence that he can get them in the right way and make the right calls. They'll try the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now on the option. Keeps it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Pulls goes and throws off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Here comes the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And the quarterback goes down. Then long. He'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking deep down the right side. Leaping grab for a big gain. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Now we get a timeout call by the Jayhawks. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Cowboys! Quick strike through the air for the score. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They take over down 7-0 and trying to get even on this drive. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. The give on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. Pulls it on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run pitch by this defense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this